Bah, bah. Oh. What is going on? Welcome to the live. We just starting out for today, boys and girls. What is up, guys? Welcome to the live. Nice to see you in here. Sound off in the chat. Let me know who's here. We're just starting it for the day. Let me get some stuff going. Throttled, I was praying. Bro, you want to pray, bro? We can throw a prayer up real quick. I need a prayer right now where my driver's happening. Driver picked up a load, and if a broker's a woman, no offense, but they're always like super crazy. Always hitting you up all the time, all kinds of crap. And this woman just will not leave me alone. She's like, he's got to be there by this time. Like, he's going to make it. Leave him alone, blah, blah, blah. She's like, we had a good amount of deadhead to try to get to this load, and I told her that, and I was like, she's like, yeah, they load till 8, so don't worry about it. And then she's like, what was it? What's up, Leapers? Nice to see you, brother. Lynn Leaper. She's like, yeah, they load till 8. And so then she hit me up in the morning. She's like, where you guys at? I was like, what's your ETA? I was like, well, we still got about 2 hours to drive to drop off. Got to drop off. And then we got about 2.5 hour drive to the next place. And then I was like, whatever. Okay, sounds good. I told her that. And she's like, really? What the heck? And I'm like, lady, listen, like I told you. Like you said late pickup, fine. And we got to deliver by 11 a.m. and tomorrow. And she's all over me. It's crazy. Definitely not worth it, man. I hate when that crap happens. Hey, Jerome Jones. Nice to see you, bro. It's a Jerome, nah? Jerome? Yeah. Hey, pleasure to have you here, my guy. Thanks for coming over to the channel, checking her out. Yeah, Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is my time. If you're like in Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma area, you're talking like 7 p.m. Same with Wisconsin, all that area. Just find your time. But 6 p.m. my time, Utah time, we're going to be doing that live Q&A. That is 7 p.m. for Trucker's Truth. He lives in Wisconsin, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, it'll be dopage. Hold up, guys. Let me get some music going or something here. Jerome, are you have your own company? You're thinking about getting into Hotshot? Where you at with that? Or are you doing semi trucks? That should be good right there. But no, guys, it's been going good for the business lately. What's been going on? You ever heard of the Marshall Tucker Band? Yeah, I've heard of Marshall Tucker Band. We can throw that on. Bam, 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 bam. Haven't here before. Let me get a mix going on that. Yep. So I do MMA currently. 3-1 is amateur heavyweight. Actually, tonight I'm gonna go train later on. This actually poster behind me is from when I was in Thailand. I'm up there, if you can tell, right there. I fought Muay Thai in Thailand for a couple months, and I got this cool poster, so it's pretty legit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I still do MMA. My next fight's probably gonna be March of next year. Got a title bout coming up, so pretty hyped about it. Hopefully, a couple more fights, and we go pro. Go with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh, you can't really hear that. I can't even hear that. Is that music too loud? Sound good, guys? Okay. Yeah, Jerome's in Eastern time zone, so it's 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure I'm in Mountain. I'm in Utah, so it's 6. Thanks, dog. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I wrestled in high school. I wrestled a little bit in college. I still have 3 years of eligibility left because I went to college for a year and then went on a 2-year church mission to Mexico. So I still have 3 years of eligibility left. Planning on just taking a couple classes so I can keep wrestling because I like wrestling. I'm thinking about doing the carnivore diet for January. That's World Carnivore Month, guys. So I'm thinking January do it. That's awesome, Jerome. Have you ever looked into Hotshot at all? Doing semi-truck with your own authority? How's that going? Do you do flatbed? Do you do reefer? Just regular dry van? Power only? A lot of people do power only. Marshall Tucker, man, better pick it up. They're gonna get. Now let's go. Let's go. Ooh, I know what we're gonna listen to, guys. 5 Finger Death Punch. Here we go, guys. What is up, guys? Welcome to the stream. I'm just getting started up. Hotshot Q&A. So if you have any questions about Hotshot, ask them in the chat there. What's up, Edward Vargas? How we doing, my guy? Life's going good. A little stressed out right now about the load that's on the trailer. Really wanting to get this load off my trailer and never have to deal with this broker again. But besides that, we're Gucci. That's where we're at. And then my driver's up in Kalispell, Montana. I gotta get them south somehow. There's like no loads, so we're gonna see what happens there. We'll see what goes down, guys. But yeah, no problems. Everything's good. Normal hotshot stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this week's been really good. We've got some good loads. Obviously, I want this load to get off my trailer as soon as possible. What's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. But what have I been doing? Oh yeah, I started dispatching another truck, which is super awesome. We actually talked to a new driver, so I already got my new driver all set up. So he's gonna be starting here in a couple of weeks. And then we also are working on the first guy that we're releasing on. So it'll be dope. Hey, Truck and Truth, nice to see you in here. Be ready for the live stream, guys. Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time in Utah. Find where you're coming from, guys. Edward Vargas says, I want to get into Hotshot. Think about running an F650. What do you think? Well, it depends really what you want to do. Are you planning on going CDL? Are you planning on, 40-foot gooseneck? Really depends. I mean, 650 is going to be pretty powerful for sure. It's going to have a high GVWR. I was very excited to start Hotshot as well. Hotshot is pretty dope, but it is a lot of work, guys, and you will get tired and you'll get stressed. I get stressed pretty easily. I don't know why. I don't know. I just never want to have a claim in my life. Hey, BRO Home Pro, nice to see you back in the live chat, my guy. Thank you so much. Yep, we hit 500. We're at like 532 now, so we're just keep on rolling. We never stop rolling, guys. It'll be great. PDX Stang, nice to see you up here, my guy. Not much is going on right now. Just hanging out with the boys. Yeah, say what Truck and Truth said. So if you always have to go CDL. So if you're playing on 650, you're gonna have to go CDL. Like you're not really gonna find a trailer too, and it's gonna weigh a lot more. The truck is too. So yeah, for CDL, I mean, it could possibly be a great truck for you. I'm not really sure what the gas mileage on them are, but I mean, as long as it's in good condition, can't really go wrong. I mean, X4 or F450, F550, F650. I mean, you're gonna be good to go. You'll be able to haul a lot of freight with that. Make sure you get a heavy duty trailer. I don't even know what your max GVWR could be with that thing, really. If you get a really heavy-duty trailer. I don't even know what the GVWR for a 650 is, but we can kind of Google it. Give me a second, guys. Oh, F650, F750 GVWR range starts at 20,500 pounds. For the X650 Pro loader, it can go up to 29,000 pounds for the F650 straight frame. The F750 starts at 30,200 pounds and goes up to 37,000 pounds, equivalent to Class B capabilities. Oh, buddy. Yeah, man, you can have a high amount. I mean, just make sure you got a trailer that can handle that much weight, and you can definitely pull some weight with that. That's for sure. Every day. Full throttle. I mean, biggest thing, bro, is don't waste your time, man. If you have to go to work, man, you might as well have a good time, make the best out of it, because just keep in your mind the changes you want to make. Stay motivated through the future to be able to conquer what's going on right now. That's something that helps me out. I get motivated thinking about what I'm going to be tomorrow, and that kind of helps me do what needs to be done today. Something important. So, yeah, Trucking Truth says, so you're talking plus GVWR of trailers. So you're saying, I mean, even if it only started at 20,500, I mean, what's that truck going to weigh? I mean, maybe 11,000? I wouldn't think way much more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 20,500 for the F650. Then let's say you get a 25 GN as well. You're talking GVWR of 50,000, 45,000 maybe. Like, oh yeah, buddy. And you might weigh. I don't even know what you weigh with something like that. Maybe like probably a GVWR of like 50,000 with the actual curb weight of 21-ish. I mean, I don't know what 650 weighs, but yeah, Autumn. I actually just ate. Thank you, though. You're the best. Exactly, guys. I mean, one thing I really like about the business here, just starting out, you're not make a ton of money. We're not really making that much money, or I'm personally not making much money, but the business is doing well. Just like you're building something, you're putting this time and effort and your money into something. And like what I like to look at it is because I'm trying to build an empire, right? I'm not trying to really just drive a truck. But it's like being an entrepreneur is like I exchange money for time, right? But not in the sense of like somebody who's working does. So I'm not going to like give all my time away in exchange for money, but basically use the money I have in exchange of time, right? So I let my money work for me. That's something that's super cool. Thrall says, I've noticed every time I work away from my job for myself, doing anything, I make more money every time. A major pro is no politics, and bull, I'm my own boss. Less stress, more happy. Yeah, man. I mean, it's awesome. I'll be real, man. Sometimes I get pretty stressed out when I'm dispatching or whatever, and I think, wouldn't it be cool just to like work for like $15 an hour and like not a care in the world? You know what I mean? Because like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really fall upon you, because when you own your own business as Hotshot, when you have your own authority, I mean, everything falls on you in the business, right? And it's like any small thing that goes wrong, like it's gonna fall upon you, right? I mean, you're gonna hire employees, and you hope that your employees, care as much as you do. And like with this new driver we're hiring, I mean, me and him we've probably had about 3 solid conversations about what I expect of him and what he expects of me, and it's just like. I see people like I posted this driving ad and I had tons of people hit me up, and guys hit me up saying I got 30 years of experience. I've been doing this forever. Like I've driven flatbed, whatever. And like in my mind, that's awesome. But it's like, why don't you have your own business? What caused you not to be able to build, your own empire, right? Do you just want to be a driver for the rest of your life? I mean, that's fine. But the people I want to bring into my business are the people that are going to have a little bit more care to the business because that's what they want to do. They want to build their own business. Therefore, they're going to want to learn how everything works. They're going to want to invest not only their time in driving, but invest their time in like doing the smaller things that people overlooked, So that's something super important, And I had a really good talk with him about the importance of growth and how growth is going to really depend on him at the end of the day, And he asked me, he's like, and this is a good tip for all you guys, And he's like, well, what's a normal week look like? And I'm like, it depends, my man. Like, worst week we probably had so far is, I say probably like $2,700, I think it was, non-CDL Hotshot, which really isn't too bad for a week. Obviously, it's nowhere close to where we want to be, usually. But the reason was because we had to do a lot of short hauls and stay close to my dude's house, and I had to get him, back home. And the thing is, um, the thing I kind of realized, guys, is when you don't put restrictions on yourself, especially in hotshot or trucking in general, like don't put restrictions on your dispatcher, or if you're dispatching yourself, don't put restrictions on yourself. Because of every week you put those restrictions on yourself, you're gonna miss a lot of different loads because you're restricting yourself. You're saying restrictions can come from a lot of different sources. It can come from your equipment. It can come from your lack of knowledge. It can come from your want to go home or to go to a certain area, right? So if you lack the right equipment to be able to take a load, that's going to restrict you, if those good loads come up. If you're kind of nervous, which I mean, we all get nervous, right? And I get nervous when I'm booking loads sometimes thinking, is this a good load? Is it going to be hard for my driver? Is it just going to be super easy? Like you never really know. But you have to really get over that fear and be able to say, like, okay, I know how to secure this. I'm good to go. And then if you say, I want to be home every weekend, you tell your dispatcher you want to be home every weekend, they're going to want to facilitate to you. And that's going to cause them to miss a lot of different loads that are going to be posted that are going to be paying really well, right? There's times where I've seen loads posted for $2,000, paid $1.70, but I couldn't take them, $1.70 miles, but I couldn't take them because I needed to get my guy home for the weekend, right? And so then we're taking loads that only worth $500-$600, maybe paying $1.10, $1.20, but he's going home, right? So I think the less restrictions you have, and this is what I was telling the guy I'm hiring, the less restrictions we have as a company when it comes to booking loads, when it comes to driving the loads, the more money we're all going to make, so it's okay to have restrictions every now and then, like you want to go home, but don't make it a constant thing or you're going to struggle pretty hard. But yeah, let me get back to some of these comments. Guys, welcome to the live chat. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please check out my content. I love doing videos about non-CDL and CDL hotshot. It's a pleasure to have all you guys in here. Here we go. I'm okay with stuff falling on me when it was my call. That put me there. Having to do ridiculous tasks that are unrealistic under someone else's judgment kills me when you know it shouldn't be done. Throttle pilot, have you ever been in the military? All my friends say exactly that same thing about the military. Edward says, you're doing good. You're young. Watch your experience. Gaining your experience. I appreciate all your vids. Thank you so much, Edward. There's only certain markets, lanes can support regional hotshot. And that's 100% true trucking truth. Like I said, we were talking on the phone. I was talking to him. I just started dispatching this guy, and I pulled up Wisconsin, and like just 100 miles from where he was, we're talking 100, 120 different selections, right? And usually when I'm trying to book out of Vegas, I have max 20, maybe less. I have to do 200 miles, 300 miles, right? So, I mean, it really, really depends on where you're at if you're going to do regional. How much experience does a guy hiring have? So he works on the oil field right now, so he has a CDL, but we're doing non-CDL hotshot. But for the oil field, he basically moves parts back and forth. He to get his CDL, I'm pretty sure he went through like a truck work school program type of deal to get it. So he went through all that. But he should have like no problem at all doing a non-CDL hotshot. So yeah, he's a really awesome guy. He kind of has the same mentality I have, which is something I like. And I'll tell you guys right now, like if you're on your own business and you want to hire somebody, like I get these people, like people hit me up a lot, when I posted that, and a lot of them, like I wouldn't even give them the time of day just because of their profile picture, what I'm saying, on Facebook. It's like, because at the end of the day, they're representing my company, right? And it's not because I didn't like the way they looked or dressed or whatever, but sometimes they're just flipping off the camera, they're just doing dumb stuff, or like, and I'm like, this is not happening. You know what I'm saying? Or, the way they approach the first message, and just like little stuff like that, because especially your driver is going to play a big, big role in your business. He's going to play a huge role in your growth and just how people view your business. Because at the end of the day, he is the person that's going to show up, right? He's the person that's putting the load on the truck, and I, as a dispatcher and as like, being a co-owner of the business, the way I talk on the phone represents my company as well, right? If I go in there, like just being super stern, if I go in there, having a bad attitude, like all that's going to represent my company, right? And we're in a business, in a market where we can really represent our company as a different thing, right? We're not there's just so many people who are just like representing trucking industry wrong, you know. And I think importantly in the hotshot, because I mean hotshot's not the oldest thing in the world, right? There's still the ability to like represent something more, to like have your business put on a higher pedestal than others, right? And there's not really anybody in the hotshot game that has like a monopoly, right? There's no like Landstar in the hotshot game, or any of that, right? Or these huge trucking companies that have tons of trucks, like the hotshot game is still open, and it's pretty important. Yeah, trucking truth. This is business, not hanging out with homies. 100% true, man. I couldn't even change that. Yeah, there's no mega carriers in hotshot, guys. We can build that, we can be that, and it's important that the person that takes that step to be a mega carrier sets the reputation of what hotshot is. Popeye says, tell us, would you rather have a chain rack or just throw everything in a box? Man, the way I look at it, throttle is we're non CDL, so I fight with weight. I fight with weight a lot. So if it's gonna add a lot of weight, I'd rather not. And I mean, we throw it in a box, and being non CDL, another thing that's cool with that is we don't have to have a ton of equipment with us. I mean, I think we haul like 6 chains, 6 binders, maybe 15 straps in total, maybe 13. And we're able to really do anything we need to do with any load. So that's something that's important there. So you're not really hauling too much. For sure. Trucking Truth said change rack's better, more organized, and efficient. 100% true. If you got a chain rack, dude, run it. But I don't know. We don't really chain too many loads. Mostly just like straps. We were for like a whole month. We didn't even use our 2 tarps for a whole month. So they just sat. But this last month, I probably used them 4 or 5 times. Should have got bigger tarps, but they do the job. Oh, thank you guys so much for being in the live chat, though. Thank you for talking. Thank you for being a part of this. If you're not subscribed, please check out the channel. I love making videos on hotshot, on business, on non-CDL and CDL. So anything, guys, here for you. I'm home. Bring it on as the chain. Yeah, I think we're gonna. So we are getting a guy. We are leasing on our first guy probably in about 2 weeks, but I am looking for a trailer for him. I thought about hitting up Tow Pickle and be like, sell me that low trailer you got, but it just has the I don't know what you call them. You guys know what you call them, but you know how like the tires and like the curb actually like the cover actually goes over the tires and it's like completely flat. That just makes it really hard to put freight on. How are you gonna put a 40-foot shipping container on there? You know what I'm saying? You like the right-away straps or roll up like the big rim flatbeds or 4-inch straps or 4-inch ratchets? So we run probably 10 2-inch ratchets and 5 4-inch ratchets. Fenders, that's what I'm talking about. Deck over. Sorry, guys. I forget words sometimes. But yeah, I mean, it makes it super hard to be able to have full loads on there, because a lot of loads you're hauling in hotshot are going to be 8.5 feet wide. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a problem. If you're doing cars, it's not too big a deal. But how am I gonna put a 40-foot shipping container on that trailer? They ain't gonna load me. I mean, they might. They probably don't care, but not today, boys. Welcome to the live chat, guys. If you have a question about hotshot non-CDL, we have a lot of people in the chat that have a ton of experience. I have a little bit of experience too, so I might be able to help you out. So don't be afraid about that. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited for the business where it's going. Like, I actually have some other work lined up for the summer, guys, but the way stuff is going, man, we just might roll it. I get into the dispatching game too. Like a lot of people don't realize, like you can make pretty good money dispatching as long as you're like straight with people. And the guy I'm dispatching for, he actually had he's gonna have his what's the word I'm looking for? Factoring company like directly pay me my percentage, which is pretty dope. So I'll get paid every time he factors. He said, "What's the max number of partials you've picked up, and if so, there's regulation on how many you can pick up." We've only ever done 2 at max. I've never had to do 3 yet. Like I said, we being with my driver and everything. Lately, we've done a lot of shorter hauls. So I mean, really, when you're gonna max up I feel like when you're gonna max up the partials, you do a lot of more longer hauls. Like Yusuf on the over the road or on the road. He's awesome. I've seen him put like 4 partials on, but I don't think there's any rules, Truck and Truth, if you can answer that for him. I don't think there's any rules at all. As long as you're good with your weight and your length, you should be fine. Sorry, my dude's like, I got my friend. He's trying to get with this chick, so he keeps sending me his text messages. Yeah, just weight, length, and height, guys. Oh, I've seen some terrible loads lately, guys. It is just like rocking my mind, but we're killing it, and I like it. We're going good. I've heard of you can get a bunch of short mileage partials that pay $400 or more. You're winning for sure, man. I mean, if you can max out short partials. Say if you have 3 partials going 400 miles and you're not having to go too much out of your way, and they both pay $400 on 400 miles, you're making $1,200 basically on, say, for example, 500 miles. You can do 500 miles in a day. Like, that's a good day. But the thing with doing shorter loads, and I kind of made a video about long haul versus short haul. And this is something we'll probably go over in the Q&A on Friday. But there's just a lot more paperwork when you do a lot of shorter hauls because you have to pick up more freight, right? So you're constantly dropping and picking up. You're constantly dealing with brokers. You're constantly filling out carrier packets. And it's not bad to fill out carrier packets, obviously, because you fill out a carrier packet for one broker, and then like in the future you'll be able to just use them pretty straightforward. They'll just send you what you need to do. But with the short hauls, you're constantly just filling out paperwork and a lot of stuff. How do you do your taxes as a hotshot owner operator, please? Well, Isaac, you're going to be 1099. I don't know too much about. I don't know everything about it, but I know that you need to really watch your deductibles. You need to keep your receipts. You need to do all that. But Truck and Truth probably has a lot of experience with that. I bet being an owner operator. But as a business, we do our taxes a little differently. But yeah, guys, one video I really liked that I was watching was Hauling Cash. And I've talked to Hauling Cash. He's going to be somebody we're going to have on we're going to be having on the Q&A as well, probably here in a couple of weeks, maybe even next week. But he made a video about being 1099 and not being 1099 and how a 1099 really benefits the company and not so much the driver. I mean, obviously, if you're an owner-operator, you're going to be a 1099. But he was talking more about companies that hire drivers and 1099 them. And people think, oh, it's so awesome because I'm not getting taxed. But when you're 1099, you're open to the whole realm of taxes. But if you're a driver, you literally don't have any deductibles because, the company's paying for the truck, the company's paying for the trailer, the company's paying for the gas. Like, you don't have any deductibles. I mean, maybe you could deduct food or maybe a hotel every now and then. But as a driver, you don't pay anything, so you have no deductibles. Yeah, we'll answer a lot more on Friday, guys. That'll be something we'll answer because I don't want to dig too deep into it. But Hauling Cash did make a really good video about it. I think it was yesterday. So go check that out. He answers it really good. But yeah, I don't really mess too much with the taxes. That's what my the co-owner of the business does. He does the taxes and he does all the bookkeeping. So he makes sure everyone gets paid. And I kind of just do the dispatching and talk to all the brokers and fill out all the paperwork and make sure we get paid from the factoring company and everything. So that works out well. Guys, welcome to the live chat. It's so great to have you here. Welcome to the stream. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, guys. We are growing every day, making more content. Friday at 6 p.m. That is Mountain Time. I live in Utah. We are doing a another stream here with my boy Trucking Truth. He's actually in the chat right now. So guys, don't miss it. It's gonna be super awesome. We're gonna answer all your questions live. We're gonna have a lot of questions prepared. It's gonna be a great chat. So we busting that out 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. if you live in like Missouri or Wisconsin or that area. And then find your time zone. Let me know what's popping. You know what I'm saying? Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. Like I said, I was pretty stressed out today just because that load on the trailer has got me stressed, guys. Whenever brokers are all over me, man, I get stressed. Something I gotta get better with. I was like, leave me alone. I'll get it there for you. I told you I would. I swear on it. My mother effing life. Hold on, guys. Faith is a demon inside. Let me go ahead and get off Facebook real quick. Dude, Danny's a beast, man. We'll have Danny on here in a couple weeks, probably. Maybe next week. We've been emailing back and forth, so we'll see what happens there. But Danny, I'd say, is one of the best YouTubers when it comes to like the logistical side of Hotshot. I tried to kind of talk a little bit about it, but he definitely has a ton of what's the word I'm looking for? Experience with kind of like being an owner operator doing that. Drive over fenders. That's what he called them, John. Thanks for commenting. Hey, what's the sniffles? I think I got the vid, bro, actually. No, I'm just playing. I probably had COVID in Alaska. I lost my taste and smell for a little bit. But it's getting cold, but I always sleep with a fan because I really like sleeping with a fan, but it's pretty cold. So I wake up with kind of like a sore throat and stuff, but it usually goes away. And I live with 2 babies upstairs, and they usually have sort of the sniffles around this time. So obviously, I steal their food, so I might catch a little bit of what they're cooking with, you know what I'm saying? But they're pretty awesome. But yeah, I like the fan, Guys, if you haven't watched Trucking Truth's last video, he made a video about our podcast. Go watch that. He did steal my intro song. I'm not salty about it, but you know how it is. I'll have to change it now. Got to get a new one. Oh. So, good question. So my drivers. So the guy that we are leasing on, he's not from Utah, or he is from Utah. That's what I'm trying to say. He is from Utah, but the new driver's actually gonna be from Texas. But cool story is when I was dispatching for that new guy, we started talking about insurance, and he got a really good insurance rate. And he's a pretty young guy and stuff. So I was like, "Who's your broker?" So he gave me the number of his broker. I called his broker, gave his broker all my information, and told him what we were going to be doing with the change of driver. Like, because we have a really weird company, guys. It kind of hurts us to an extent. But our LLC is out of Missouri because I'm from Missouri. We have a house there, and we travel a lot for business. So we thought we got to do it from a location where we can always get mail from. But for example, I have an Alaskan driver's license. The other owner of the business has an Alaskan driver's license. So we register all the vehicles in Alaska because there's no sales tax. So our trailer and trucks are registered in Alaska. But we live in Utah. So when I got my first the first insurance, right? We have a Utah what the flip? I keep forgetting words here, guys. We have a Utah plan, I guess is the word. I can't remember the word. What am I talking about? But our insurance is through Utah, right? But because we all have driver's licenses outside of Utah, it causes the insurance to be higher. So that sucks. But I told the guy everything. I said, that's what I was like, we will go through whatever state you want, bro. You just let me know. We're golden. And so he feels really confident he can get us a lot better insurance rates. So I'm super hyped about that. Hopefully it works out. It works good. No, we're not CDL, Trucking Truth, so we don't do IRP. It's just our insurance plan is through Utah. How are you handling work with comp? So we pay through insurance. So the business, we have like business insurance. We also pay work with comp. So it's like one price. For I had a heart. Our insurance, what's the word I'm looking for? But hopefully, because this guy that I'm dispatching for, he pays like $900 a month, and we're paying like $21. So, and we don't have any wrecks, anything, nothing at all. So we'll see what happens. What state do we base workman comp out of? Utah. Anymore. It's just part of our insurance policy. That's what it is, our insurance policy. We have a Utah policy. That's the word I was looking for, guys. Insurance policy. But like I said, workman's comp, I don't know too much about it. It's more handled by the other owner. He does a lot of stuff because he actually works for him in another business, so he's really savvy when it comes to like paying people and stuff. Came across an F-250 but converted to a dually. Could it still be used for non-CDL hotshot? I mean, is it legally converted to a dually? As long as it can pass a DOT inspection, that's true. I mean, probably do it. I mean, does that raise the GVWR of the truck? So really, any vehicle can be used for non-CDL hotshot. You just have to make sure the GVWRs are correct. Like some states have rules, about what GVWRs you can have. But for example, let's say your insurance will be higher when taking out-of-state drivers for the first 2 years. Yeah, Trucking Truth, I know that to be true. But I just try and bring on the best people possible. You know what I'm saying, my dude? But yeah, I mean, really, any vehicle can be used for non-CDL hotshot if the GVWRs are under 26,000. So that's kind of the most important thing. So your GVWR. So make sure the GVWR of your truck and trailer does not exceed 26,000 pounds. That's super important. What is it? Can non-CDL hotshots remove the bed to save weight and register tractor trailer so no length limit issues? Dude, I had a crazy weight reduction idea. What if you take 6 foot the wood deck and replace it with grip sprayed aluminum diamond plate? Take off the wood deck and replace it with grip sprayed aluminum diamond plate. I mean, I guess that could work, guys. I don't have my glasses too, so I'm having a hard time reading. I gotta squeeze. But I feel like that could work. I mean, as long as that works for your trailer and you don't have any problems with it. That's what you're talking about, right? The trailer? The wood deck. And then this is a good question. I want to get back to. Can non-CDL hotshots remove the bed to save weight and register tractor trailers so no length limit issues? Who am I talking to right here? Trucking Truth. This is a good question for us both right here too. We're actually already in the Q&A right now, but I'm pretty sure you cannot. I know you can remove the bed, right? We have a truck with a flatbed on it, right? But I'm pretty sure you're still gonna have a length limit because of you're doing non-CDL. I'm pretty sure there is a length limit for like just a CDL and non-CDL barrier that there is. But I could possibly be wrong. I don't think that I am though. So yeah, sound off in the chat if I'm wrong. I do not think I'm wrong. But I could possibly be. I don't know everything, guys. Oh, I do got the sniffles though. I felt so bad, guys. I went to Outback today, and I had a $25 gift card from Christmas. Only reason I went to Outback. And my total came out to like $24.96. And so I gave the girl my other card, and I was like, I gave the girl my other card, and I was like, hey, swipe this card to pay for it. Swipe this card to give you a tip, right? And she could only swipe the one card. And so I wasn't able to tip her. I felt really bad. She's like, okay. I was like, sorry. Length wouldn't change if the ball's over single axle. You learn something new every day, LOL. The length limit for both CDL or non is the same. So can you remove the bed, register the tractor trailer? I know a lot of people talk about it, but I've never thought about it for non-CDL. Yeah, that is true. Montana, Tin Box Living. I'm not 100% sure on the question, man. That is a quality question. I know a lot of people talk about that for CDL, so I've definitely heard the question a lot, but I've never had anybody talk about it for non-CDL because Yusuf was going to remove his bed, turn it into a tractor, and then put a 53-foot trailer on. Okay, there we go. You can remove the bed, but you can't register as tractor if non-CDL. There we go. So if you register the truck as a tractor, you have to be a CDL driver. That's good. I didn't realize that. I know a lot of people talk about it for CDL, but I've never even thought about it. Yeah, it's wait all day, guys. I mean, that's why when I'm doing non-CDL, I don't try and do too much. I mean, like just messing with it because it's like at the end of the day, it's just weight, guys. Like I know with exactly what's on my truck right now, what we can haul. You know, it's like I don't like keeping a lot of dunnage on the truck. I don't like doing any of that because it always changes the weight. It's like no, what do we have? Do we have everything we need? Let's get on the road. Boom, ready to go. Exactly. Hire skinny drivers with skinny GFs. I'm 100% serious, guys. It makes a difference. You know, I remember when we first got in the truck and everything, ready to go, filled it up. We were about 16,200 pounds. Okay. We we acquired some dunnage along the way. We acquired a couple other little things, and I was like, "There's no way it's going to like remove the back seat and put a bed in. There's no way it's going to raise it that much, right? I feel like it's going to cancel out a lot different." Guy got on a scale, 17,700 pounds, and I was like, "There's no way in heck, guys." So I had him go and get on a different scale, and he was actually like 16,700 pounds. So we added like 500 pounds of stuff. But it was just kind of funny because that scale was off by like 1,000 pounds. I was like, "There's no way in heck we weigh that much." No, I mean, be your home pro, dude. Length. So the one thing you got to know is brokers pay on length a lot more than they pay on weight. You know, you'll see a lot of loads like 10 feet, 9,000 pounds that don't even pay $1 a mile, right? So I'd much rather have length than have the ability to haul more weight. Yeah, Missouri is really bad with length loss. What's his name has a video that went viral, the Hotshotter, about him getting pulled over by a DOT officer in Missouri. But still, like, and I feel like a lot of hotshotters are just being like dumb and getting caught for dumb stuff, like window tint. Like I see people post on Facebook, like, "What's illegal window tint?" Like, are they really that harsh on it? It's like, just don't put illegal window tint on your truck. You'll be perfectly fine. Yeah. Like, I mean, is it worth getting pulled over by DOT? Because you don't even want to get pulled over by DOT, you know? Because then maybe your window tint's bad. Then they're gonna find little stuff, and then before you know, it, you got 3 or 4, you know, violations. You don't want that crap. South Island Hotshot, that's who it was. Yeah, he got pulled over by the DOT. Got in trouble for. I think he got pulled over for his window tint, and then that's when the whole length law came into effect and everything. But yeah, just keep it straight, guys. Don't be afraid of inspections. Just keep it straight. Don't do anything dumb. Yeah, don't give them reasons, guys. Come on. I gotta actually check where my guy's at right now. Society. Oh, down. Fort Hall, Idaho. Went all of the doors. Cool. Yeah, guys, just keep it clean, man. Like, that's really important too. I think if you're gonna, I don't know what you guys' plans are. A lot of you guys drive, but if you're hiring a driver, make sure they know the laws, the little laws that DOT gets hyped over. Because we had our first, my guy got pulled over in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, I think, is one of the worst states for DOT, especially for hotshot. Man, they're everywhere. And we got a couple of small violations, just dumb stuff, guys. You know, our trailer was acting up. It was brand new, but it was having some problems with the wiring. And um, and then we had like a problem with our ELD. I mean, we just started out. It was like our first week out, you know. But then we got another. We kind of fixed everything. Got another inspection. Everything went flawlessly. You know, we got pulled over at a weigh station, so there wasn't any problems there. He gave us, the white sticker, a good white sticker. You know what I'm saying? Says your driver ran through any crazy weather. Yeah, I mean, he's in Montana right now, probably in crazy weather as we speak. But the roads are clear, dude's hauling. But I told him, because Keep Trucking will register every time you go over, or you speed. And so I'm like, dude, you got like 50 speeding violations on Keep Trucking. You better calm yourself. There's some electric tint that can be used. That'd be super dope, man. It's just like nighttime, you're like 0%. Wake up, you're like 20%. Or 35%, actually. Oh. I'm tired today, guys. I am just really hoping my driver gets to where he needs to be tonight, gets to where he needs to be tomorrow, and I can get him home. That's what I care about right now, guys. That's the only thing I care about right now. I'm actually not crying. I'm just messing with you guys. Wash it all away. Yeah, guys, everybody who's in with me today, thank you so much for being here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please sub to the channel. We do a lot of live streams. We have the weekly Hotshot Q&A that we're going to be starting on Friday with Trucking Truth. And we just talk about CDL and non-CDL hotshot, guys, and how to build businesses. You know, I cry for my worker all the time. You guys don't even, like, a lot of times we don't even understand, guys, especially in small business. Like, over the summer, I worked a job where I had to recruit some guys. I brought a lot of my friends up to work in Alaska with me, and I was kind of their boss. And it's hard. It's like you guys don't even know how much just a little bit of motivation goes for these workers, right? Like as long as they're appreciated, that you love them, that you're looking out for them, and it just takes a little bit, man. They'll be doing good. Welder lenses for windshield, LOL. Like, I just had some welder lenses hanging around, threw it up. That'd be cool. No electric tent, man. That'd be dope. Put that on my car. It's like cops pulling up, you just like turn it down real quick. You're like, or turn it up. You're like 35%. He's like, dude, I swear you had 5% a second ago. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, officer. I run legally all the time. Hey, I wish we could post photos in chat. I wish we could too, man. But then there'd be like all those people that want to post pictures of their dong. And I'm like, if you want to throw pictures of your dong, hit me in the DMs. JK, I'm just messing with you guys. I'm just playing. I don't mess around on that. Here we go. Amazon. Electric tent. Static cling. Whoa, hold up. That's like film. Smart film. $60 hairs. It's a lot of wires, though. It's all in the dark sunrise. Yeah, it'd be super dope when you're driving towards the sun. You just pop it down real quick, pop it up. I mean, it's actually a lot more safe than like trying to put up like a blanket or something right there to block it, not be able to see your mirrors. Yeah, buffness, guys. I'm looking big right now. I feel like my hairline is receding, guys, so I've been like micro needling my hair right here. See if I can get it to grow back. I'm only 23. I can't be losing my hair right now, boys. I still got to get married. This is my chance to shine. Anybody in the chat? I know we got some guys talking, but if you're in the live stream and you're not in the chat, go ahead and hop on. Tell us where you're from. If you got any questions. And micro needle. I'm just like, oh gosh, it feels like bleeding. But you gotta do it, The camera does add 10 pounds, but it adds it right to the fetching biceps, boys. Look at that. Bam. Dude, I do think it's the stress of the job. No, I literally thought it was the stress of my summer job. My summer job was pretty stressful. So it like caused me, and like we sprayed pesticides. So we did like door knocking and like sold pest control, and then we sprayed pesticides, and the pesticide would burn my face. So my face would be so burned by the end of the day, like all the time. And I was like, it'd be so dried out. And then it just caused me to start losing my hair. But I'm not gonna lose it, guys. Look, I got some rosemary oil over there. They say that helps you. I got a micro needler. I might invest in some other stuff when I have more money, but for now, that's what we're rocking, guys. Look at that. Oh, so bad. I know chems are bad. That's why I'm going all natural, bro. I'm going all natty right now. Oh, that sucks, bro. This scab on my. Oh gosh. See, they talk about biotin, but I'm just so young. Like a lot of people are talking about. Oh, biotin is a natural. Like it's like what is like a pill, right? Biotin. I'd rather go gray than lose my hair any day of the week because you can dye that stuff. Yeah, Rogaine's pretty. So the problem is I'm so young. A lot of people see bad reactions from using Rogaine and other stuff. I mean, it's not too bad. I wear a hat a lot. I'd be down for gray hair any day of the week over losing it because you can dye that stuff or just rock the gray, get like the touch of gray, the guy stuff. He's looking like a fetching, sexy Christian Grey or something. You know what I'm saying? If I lose my hair, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I got a big head, dudes. I got a big head, and the only thing that makes my head look smaller is the beard and my hair. If I lose my hair, boys, my head's gonna look huge. I can't have that. I'm not married yet. At least let me find a wife first, God. Why do you gotta do this to a brother? Let me find a wife so you can take all the hair you want. I could care less. You can't leave me. You know what I'm saying? Up and open. I can look like who's got really nice quality gray hair? Like George Clooney? Good little George Clooney gray going on. Me up and help me to fly away. Oh, you got the sniffles. Oh, yeah, you got to get I'm thinking about just getting the touch of gray and hitting up my beard, just to add some love, Yeah, I'm down with gray. I'm down with gray all day. I mean, much rather have gray than no hair at all. My head's just too big, boys. I'm getting sad, man. Drivers out in the middle of nowhere. I'm losing my hair. This is what Hotshot is really like, guys. This is an inside look at it. Oh, guys, are we any closer to opening our Hotshot businesses? How we doing? Have you guys done anything lately? Hold up, we got a phone call, guys. What's up, Autumn?
If I put the girls down and Pierce has been back by 7:30, would you mind listening for them?
I wouldn't mind at all.
Okay, you don't have any plans or anything?
I got nothing.
Okay, how about that? I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Oh, fetch. Mother flip. 1 second. Yes?
A second. Hang on, Phoebe wants to say hi.
Phoebe.
There you go. Okay, say love you.
Bye.
Show him what you were dancing. Show him. You're showing him your bum? Okay, well, turn around so you can see it.
You're crazy. Okay, I gotta go. Bye-bye. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're back alive. I'm a living nanny. I live in the basement. How do you highlight names when chatting? I think you just have to add somebody. So you do an at and then do like throttle pilot. Yeah, and it'll pop up and then you drop it. That's like, oh, I didn't do it. I tried. That's what I'm talking about. Be your own home, bro. The DOT health screening going. Picking up my truck from the shop on Friday. It's just savage, bro. Easy money. I think my name's the only one that gets highlighted because this is my live stream. You can add each other, but I don't think it highlights your name. I may be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. Yeah, see, it highlights me because I'm the The guy. Ooh. Who else is in here? Where you guys at? What's popping with your hotshot businesses? How's it been? It's been a couple days. You guys getting closer? We're getting farther away. What do we need help with? Oh, highlighted on my end. It looks highlighted to me. Does mine look highlighted to you? That might be why, because it's your own name. Yeah, I think it just highlights your own name for you. Welcome to the stream. That's what it is, guys. See how we're doing here. In Iowa, going home. Cappy. You know, I posted like my worst experience with the broker yet. I think this experience takes the cake for worst experience with the broker yet. Like, no lie. This woman causes me to lose my hair. Oh, we're getting closer though, boys. We're getting closer. That's what I like to see. We're getting closer. Oh. It's crazy when like you're on the phone with the broker and they basically give you the low without you telling them that you want it. They're like, yeah, it's like this. And you're like, okay. And they're like, it's like this. It's like, okay. And they're like, yeah, give me your email. I'll send you the carrier pack and I'll get your rate con right over. And I'm like, chill out, bro. Calmate. Yeah. My DOT health scan day before I pass my CDL permit. Yeah, they're always on little things, man. Don't overlook the little things, though, bro. Get all those little things knocked out. Do it how you need to do it, man. No problems at all. Yeah, man, it gets awesome throttle. It'll just keep going and going and going and bam, 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 bam. Just make sure you understand how much your insurance is going to cost before you keep. I think we talked about you already getting an insurance quote because they kill you. And I've seen a lot of people be super hype about starting their hotshot, and then they get a quote for like $2,500, $3,000, and then they're like, I can't even start a hotshot. And I'm like, dude, I know, bro. You got to check that insurance quote. That's when I was like in my video when I was talking about, steps to start. One of the first ones is getting an insurance quote because that is no bueno. Oh, and then the insurance guy told me something that's super important. He's like, an insurance guy told me that something that's super important today. He's like, you need to go on your MCS 150 and you need to change, when you can select you're basically telling the DOT what you're going to be hauling or the FMCSA. He's like, you need to check that just as general freight because that's going to be enough to kind of specify what you're hauling. And then insurance really likes to look at that because it's more specific. You're just saying general freight and done, nothing else. So they're not trying to hit you on every little thing and charge you more because you're saying that you're going to haul this, that, and the other, but you just do general freight. That's good, man. That's good. You're 26. I mean, our driver's 26, no accidents, and we were still paying like $2,100, $2,800. Just don't take the first quote you get, man, unless it's really good. Call different brokers, man. Work with everybody. Try to find somebody who's going to be able to help you out the most. Yeah, you quote without MC numbers will be a soft quote. It'll change. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a soft quote. It's not going to be exactly right. But I do think it could put you into perspective, So if it comes out really expensive already, Um, and then you already know, But it's just about people kind of understanding, man, because a lot of people just have a misconception of how much insurance costs, I think, and it's like you need to be ready, guys. So when I talked to like DOT when I was first setting up, if you're gonna do cars, you need to select cars on there or automobiles, and you need to tell your insurance too, but it is gonna cost more. Yeah, credit actually does play a part in your insurance. To get the best insurance quote, you need to have a good credit. That's true. They do a soft inquiry on your credit when you are doing when you're going to get your insurance. And then insurance. I mean, actually, your credit score is going to play a lot of different things. I mean, credit score is going to play a lot with your fuel card. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they do credit checks for fuel cards. Any sort of business loans you want, do a credit check on that. So credit's pretty important. That's like I tell people, like, I mean, obviously it's a little hard. Some people, make bad decisions with their credit and have bad credit scores. But if you have a good credit score, it's really going to help you a lot opening your own business, and it's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you a lot to be able to maintain your business and be able to help you when you're in harsh situations, and it just does really well. But I mean, Throttle Pilot, you're going to be able to get everything done, even with a struggling credit score. It's just going to be a little harder. EF Smart Funds does not check credit. That's pretty good right there. We just got I just signed up for a card. It's kind of like a fuel card, but not really, because they basically pull the funds right out of your bank. It might be the EF Smart Funds, but I don't think it is. But they pull it right out of your bank, but they give you like really good discounts. And so for example, they get like $1 off a lot of places. So not a lot, but I mean you can get up to $1 off. And they what they do is they take 5% of whatever your discount was, and they charge you that. So you're going to pay the discounted price plus 5% of your discount, and then you charge on the card, and then they take it from your bank account, I think, automatically. So it's not really a fuel card; it's more like a discount card, you can say. I just signed up for it. I got it in the mail, but you don't have to use it. It's not like there's any sort of, just use it when you want. But I mean, there are Trucking Truth. They do check your credit for some fuel cards, don't they? Yeah, Throttle. I mean, the only thing that's good with credit, man, especially having, like, for example, when we first started our insurance, I think it cost us $5,000 to start up our insurance. And it's like, if we're gonna burn through our actual cash capital to pay all of that, we're gonna burn through a lot. But it's easier a lot of times to put it on credit and be able to pay it off with the money you're making weekly. But yeah, I mean, it's just good. Like our gas card, for example, right now we just use a basic credit card to cover gas, and we just pay it off every couple of weeks. Like that's kind of what we do. And then my guy, because if you own the business, you can use this. A lot of people do this, So you find a good credit card that has really good rewards on it. So you have like a mileage card, you have like a cash back or something like that, or an Amazon card, because you're gonna be spending a lot of money on it, but you're gonna be able to pay it off because you're making it back with what you're hauling, right? So we could charge $5,000-$6,000 on a card monthly and pay it off every month easily because that's the money we're making, right? And he's gonna rack up his points for either for flights or for cash back. And so, we save some money there. And so it works out pretty well with that. So that's one cool thing about having a credit card, being able to take advantage of. You can only do that if you're a part owner of the business. So I think that's how you can link a credit card that is an actual business credit card to your account. You have to have over 30% equity in the business, something like that. Okay, boys, I'll probably be getting off here in a little bit, but we can definitely take some more questions if you guys got any more questions. Thanks, everybody, for being here, guys. It means a lot to me. Nice having you in here. To explain. Like I said, Friday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is, Utah time. We are having our Q&A. Me and Trucking Truth are going to be live, boys. Killing the game. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. That's what we're looking into, Trucking Truth, as we go farther, because you just save a lot more money if you have fuel card, fuel programs. We're looking into it as we build our business. Just when we started out, we didn't want to, have to really mess with that too much. We kind of want to establish our business. So we said, well, we have this credit card. Let's just use it. It's good to have him have that too, because then he uses the fuel, but not only fuel, because he uses it when he needs to maybe buy a tire or do other little things for sure. But we're definitely looking into getting a fuel card or fuel program. I called my factory company. I was like, guys, listen, there's a lot of people asking me who I factor with. So I can send people your way, but not without getting a chunk off the top, boys. See you on Friday, my guy. Thank you so much. Be your own home pro. Be a pleasure having you on here. So, you guys, I'm going to go live for about 5 more minutes here. I'm excited for Friday, guys. It's going to be super dope. Yeah, he does he has his own setup. He does he signs people for fuel cards and for what's the word? Factoring. So he gets $200, and people would sign up. They got 9 people already signed up. They give him $200 up the top every time. Okay, Throttle. Hey, it's always a pleasure having you in here, my dude. Thanks for being here with us. We'll see you on Friday, man. 6 p.m. But yeah, I'm hoping Mike can help me out. People kind of underestimate, especially when you have a small following, like Keep Trucking, the ambassador program. They'll give you $150 every time somebody signs up with them, So that's pretty cool. You can definitely make a good chunk of change if you have a following. I got a couple of them, and what I was doing was I was trying to use that money for Christmas to buy gifts for people in need. So I was able to help some people out, which was really fun. Worked out dopage. You can definitely make a good amount of money. Friday's Q&A, Throttle, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So you're in California, aren't you? I remember California, right? At 5 p.m. your time, we're doing a Q&A, me and Trucking Truth. Did I never check out your Instagram? You sent me those pictures. I looked at the pictures. You sent me your truck, right? Right? Am I remembering the right person? Could you ask me about your tires? Am I off right now? I could be off, bro. Hold up. Flip. I'm flipping up here. Pass me. What's your Instagram? I'm gonna follow you right now. Put it in the chat real quick. That's you? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. I looked at your Instagram. I don't follow you. Sorry, I get hit up a lot on Instagram nowadays. Yeah, you're Backfire Welding. I'm following you, bro. Yeah, I follow you on Instagram. So it's following. I'm following you, bro. No problem. I got you, dog. I remember. Ain't gotta worry about it, dog. Okay, guys. We're going to call it right there. Thank you so much for being in the live stream. Like I said, Friday at 6 p.m. Utah time, which is Mountain, I'm pretty sure. We're going live. So be here, be square. See you guys later.